Hey everyone, me Kevin here. I have over 5x'd my money investing in Tesla stock, which is one of the reasons I did end up getting this Tesla Roadster. But in this video, I want to show you and, well, talk about all the other real estate projects I've gotten myself into, and all of them make me scratch my head wondering, why didn't I just continue to YOLO into Tesla? Well, let's share the story of the day with you. We are still in the midst of a pandemic out here in California, and LA is locking down even more. And what I thought would be appropriate to do is go look at all of my vacant real estate. And that's one of the downsides of, well, real estate over stocks. See, when my real estate is vacant, I don't get paid. Now, maybe the property values will go up in value over time, but I don't get paid, and I gotta still pay bills. On the other hand, with stocks, I don't really have to do anything. I don't have to talk to humans. I don't have to talk to contractors. I don't have to talk to anyone. I just swipe up on Robinhood and I'm done. Or I click buy and I get my 4 free stocks on Webull when I deposit $100. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the Tesla Roadster. We're gonna go check out these empty units. Kind of see what the heck is going on. Let's go take a look. Welcome to the 3-unit apartment building. I'm going to do a walkthrough on this one. There were a lot of questions about why am I buying a 3-unit apartment building and why am I going to turn it into 6 units? Well, the thing about Southern California is that people pay a lot more for units. And this used to be a 4-unit apartment building and it has a 2-car garage. And so a lot of people I saw in the comments are like, Kevin, does that mean you're chopping this thing up into 6 funky units? No. Going back to the original 4. And then we're gonna take the garage and turn that into a unit and do another unit on top of the garage. That's how we're gonna get 6. Got plenty of parking around here. So this is kind of turn of the century, old kind of building. That's my elaborate way of explaining this. I mean, even just look at these baseboards. They're huge, but they're also ancient. And it makes you kind of think those are mistakes, but that's how they did it back then. And even just the thick wood flooring they had from back in the day. It's kind of cool. It's nice to see this place totally empty. Oh, are you serious? They left me this? What am I gonna do with this? Why would they leave this? The sellers decided to leave this. I don't even know how to open it. Oh, well, that would help. Wow. Probably, see, I hate that. It's like, oh, we can't move it and we don't need it. We'll just leave it. Well, now I gotta pay somebody to remove that. That's kind of lame. So the way this used to be was this was 1 unit down here, and this was actually the entrance to this unit A right here. And everybody kind of had, well, at least these 2 units had this common entrance right here. And then unit B could go into their studio apartment or 1-bedroom apartment up here. So that's kind of how you had this original 4 unit. You've got 1 up here, 1 over here, and then you've got these 2 smaller units. 1 right here, and then a model match of that right down below. Let's go ahead and take a look at the smaller ones right after we look upstairs here. So this will be its own unit again, rather than sort of being a 2-story townhouse. These will be individual units again, and they kind of funkied it up a little bit because look at this waste of space here. And this is ridiculous. Why? Why do you put a bathtub in the middle? Like, it doesn't make any sense at all. So I gotta fix this crap and put this back to normal. I'll put plans on screen for how we're going to redesign this. If I remember from memory, we're gonna have a door going through here. We're gonna reconsolidate this and make this kitchen space and full functional bathroom space. So that way you've got your living area and you still have a bedroom. Oh, great. They left me more furniture. Ah, people, I don't want this garbage. Get it out of here. This is so much furniture they left me. I'm gonna have to probably hit them up for a couple $100. It's not fair. It's not my responsibility to throw your stuff away. And I didn't say I wanted it. Anyway, let's look at the next unit here. All right, welcome to one of the smaller units. This one, obviously, we're gonna get rid of the carpet. You know what would be kind of cool is if there was any hard wood left under this. I wonder if I can get. There we go. I don't know. Maybe we can. fill those grooves in, sand it down. Hey, maybe that's just the oldest hardwood I've ever seen. I mean, this would work. See, we could refinish this. Look at this. See, this is in the closet, and it continues under the carpet. You could sand this down, fill in the grooves, and have hardwood floor. So maybe, yeah, you know what? I think we can make that work. I think people would love for this to have hardwood floor. I mean, look at this. You got your living space here. You got your bathroom over here, which, you know, needs a little love. Probably yank all that crap out. Just do a new fiberglass surround. That one's kind of nasty. Kitchen's all right. Huge freaking stove. Good. Oh, look, there's even a sink over here. This is where we're gonna do the laundry. Oh, fun. Good. Good. Let's go look at the model match downstairs. Look, it's the same hardwood floor. Oh, look, it looks so, well, I mean, I can't say it looks great, but it's pretty awesome. It's so much better than that carpet crap. Not bad. I actually think that tiling's kind of cute. Might keep that. Oh, this is a little funky. I'll have to decide what to do on this. I don't want to overspend. And a lot of these deals in California, the way you make money on these, by the way, people always ask me, like, Kevin, how do you make money in California? It's so expensive. Honestly, a lot of these deals, you buy them, you hold them for 10, 15 years, you buy them below market value, and then you sell them. And when you sell them, factoring in the cash flow that you did have, but also the fact that you bought it below market value, and the principal pay down, and the appreciation, all of that over 10 to 15 years, usually you could easily get a 15 to 18% rate of return on the cash you have invested. Now, quick interjection. I know I usually say never sell, and this still stays true because what you're doing when you sell after, say, 7 years in real estate is you're taking your wedge, you're spreading it out for 7 to 15 years, you're minimizing your closing costs that way. It's not like you're selling every single year, but you're trading up. Over time, you want to trade up. And by 1031 tax-deferred exchanging, you're not paying taxes. You're postponing those taxes forever, and there are ways you're never going to have to pay taxes on real estate. That's the beauty about real estate. When you sell, you don't realize gains like you do in stocks, but you can't blindly hold the properties forever because you want to keep building generally. You know, sometimes, especially if you do renovations and you sort of add units, sometimes you can squeeze your cash on cash return while it's rented from, like, you know, the typical 2 to 3% in California to maybe 4, 5, and 6% depending on how much you spend. But usually if you flip these things longer term, you get 1031 to stop paying, so you don't pay taxes on it. You're exchanging, basically. And really what you're doing is you're taking your wedge and you're spreading it out over multiple years, reducing your taxable income and building your wealth at the same time. But yeah, usually you don't buy in California just straight for cash flow. The appreciation's pretty good though, especially when you're so close to the beach. You know, some areas they'll have these weird swings where some years they'll be like flat for 3-4 years, and then they'll have this appreciation for 2 or 3 years, and then they go flat again. But when you're this close to the beach, it's right there, usually helps. Unless, of course, there's an earthquake and knocks it all down. Then you're screwed. Should probably get earthquake insurance, but that stuff's a scam. All right, what else do we have here? So this is kind of the same. By the way, people kind of make this, I mean, these are studios, but people kind of call this a bedroom. You know, almost would make sense to have like a pocket door here just to be able to call it a bedroom. No, because you have to go through the kitchen. Who am I kidding? They're studios. So, and then here's the garage. This is actually not bad. This is where we're gonna put the laundry, so all the units have laundry in here. Oh, they left me crap too. What is it with people leaving me crap? Oh, of course, but they took all the patio furniture. So this is where the garage is, which that roof is actually really nice. Look at those shingles. Those shingles are nice. They look fake. They look like CGI'd on there. They're so nice. That roof is in great shape. So it's gonna pain me a little bit to rip that roof off to build, but that's called real estate investing. I do want to get these units rented pretty quickly though, because but then again, people are going to be living next to construction for a little bit. But hey, I think in fairness, if I disclose it to them, it should be okay. Even if I have to take a little bit less up front, it's better to have these things renovated and done. So we just closed on these. That's this 3-unit building, which is now going to become 6. Obviously, great location. So, yeah, right now this is 3 vacant units. That means I'm paying all of the bills for this, which kind of sucks. Now, right now I'm into this deal, about 450 grand, down payment, closing costs and everything. Purchase price was 1.265. My expectation is once I turn this into 6, I'll probably be able to double, at least. Well, because I'm going to renovate it too. I could possibly even get much higher. By the way, something I've talked about regularly in the real estate investing course is that usually when the market is like super hot and there's nothing on the market and it's hard to find deals, that's usually when it makes sense to start developing, doing those ADUs, converting those garages in those dense areas. When there are a lot of opportunities on the market to actually buy real estate, I generally say don't add on or convert. Like, just keep acquiring. So when there are a lot of opportunities in the market, or they're coming up regularly, get what you can. Then when the pickings are slim, before you go overpay for something, or maybe upgrade something you already have. Add a unit, add a duplex in the back like we're doing in Santa Barbara, adding a duplex to an existing single family. Some of these things begin to make a lot more sense, and we talk about that a lot in the investing course as well. Which, keep in mind, if you're a real estate investor and you're consistently looking for new deals, it's not a bad idea to sign up for the website under metkevin.com/deals. That's Deal Machine, and the marketing software there could give you a big boost in finding off-market properties. Check that out via the link down below, or go to metkevin.com. All right, so here's the next project. The bummer with this city, though, is they're so freaking slow at issuing permits. We've had our architectural plans and engineering plans in forever, and that's one of the things that just drives me nuts about the cities, is they're so slow. This is why we need a stimulus bailout for the cities. But anyway, yeah, this is sort of the outside of what we've got going on right now. Try to explain exactly what the heck is going on here. So what we've got in the front is a single family house that is going to be a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. It used to be a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. We are making it a better 3-bedroom, 2-bath. Actually, they had another half bath in there, so it was technically a 3, 2.5, but it was so funky, yeah, getting rid of that, making it normal. So it's gonna be a normal 3-bedroom, 2-bath in the front. Then back here, this entire garage has been reframed into a 1-bedroom apartment. And so we sealed it up because, well, we don't want anybody moving into it just yet. But yeah, look at this. You can actually see we're getting ready to, this is called Underpinning the Foundation. And so we are prepping the foundation to strengthen it and beef it up to make it up to sort of living standards or health and safety standards for earthquake protections and things like that. So what you actually have to do is you have to dig under the existing foundation and drop in rebar and prep to run your anchors through. So that's the prep that we've got going on here, ready to kind of pour. But yeah, this place is gonna be really cute because it's gonna have its own backyard over here. This will be its backyard, probably up to about where that table is. We'll have a fence there. So I'll have a nice backyard here. Probably do, this looks like where the door is. So this will probably be a nice glass kind of door that you can come out. That'll be kind of right where the kitchen is, bedroom, bathroom in the front. So that'll look pretty cool. Then over here, we're doing an egress window, but that's actually what the plans call for right now, is just a larger window, lets in more light. It's a window you can open and climb out of if you needed to. But what I want to do is I want to actually make this a French door. So, you know, once we get this all ready to go, we're going to open this up completely and do a nice glass French door here so they can come out to their private sitting area back here. I think that'll be pretty cool. This is where the sewer line goes. So check that out. There's our sewer line, and somebody added this stink pipe over here, clean out, so to speak, old clay clean out. But yeah, so over here, you'll have one backyard. Where I'm standing now, you'll have the backyard for this unit. And then the main 3-bedroom, 2-bath over here will have sort of this middle space as its unit. And we made sure that there are no windows looking into anybody's backyard. So we've got no windows on this side. Instead, this will be like the closet for their bedroom or whatever, or their pantry, and I think their laundry's over there. No windows on this side. Obviously, this is completely boarded up, but this won't have any windows either. So that way, everybody's got a nice private backyard. Let's go inside and look at some of the framing because it's a sight to see. Okay, so this is kind of the inside right now as we're getting prepped to finally get that green light and actually get our permits. But yeah, take a look at this. I mean, we also had to do underpinnings inside of the house. So imagine trying to dig inside the house underneath to sort of support where this new post is right here. Pretty incredible. And look at that fat header we've got in here, which the engineer did not call for an engineered header on this one. This is sort of just a regular piece of lumber. Yep, gotta love the electricity kind of just hanging. It's kind of like you're going through Luigi's mansion, trying not to get sliced. And then, yeah, this is the kitchen. Do you guys think I could clean this up? I don't know. I'm kind of keeping the cabinets right now because part of me thinks I might be able to make this look nice without having to rip out all the cabinets. Now, I think a lot of people are gonna hear that and think, Kevin, you're a moron. Maybe. If I don't like it, I guess I can always redo it. This will be the laundry room. And so you'll sort of have a laundry here. You'll have your water heater in here as well. And then over here is actually where the shower is going to go, and the bathroom. So this is the master bedroom. Let's see if we can kind of picture it. Picture it kind of from this way. So you've got your, this I believe is actually the closet right here. So a nice little walk-in closet right here. And then here is going to be your bathroom and shower. So you could probably picture here, you know, shower, tub. I don't know exactly where these things are placed. You know what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put the plans up and figure it out because I don't exactly remember what this is. But I'm pretty sure shower tub's in here, toilet, vanity, and that's the bathroom, walk-in closet over here, which is pretty cool, you know? I mean, now this is actually like a functional house again. So you've got the living space here, kitchen, indoor laundry room, you've got the walk-in closet, the bathroom, obviously. You've got, well, massive hole not to fall into right there. That goes to China. And then over here, you've got the front bedroom. I'll clean that up, obviously. You've got the hall bathroom over here. This is the full hall bath over here. And we're already prepping to redo the valves. That's why I like kind of removing and get the valve work done now. Got rid of the old heater that was there. Jeez. And so that's bedroom. Well, that's the bathroom. And then here's bedroom 3. So bedroom 3 is actually right now connecting to where unit number 2 is. So you got house in front, garage, and then unit over here. So garage being unit 3, this is unit 2. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there we go. So this is, yeah, this is what you've got for the unit here. They'll have an entry door over here with a nice little landing into the side yard, so that way you can come in. This will kind of be the living space. Pretty sure that's where the washer dryer goes, although I'll have to pull up the plans again. And they do have this funky step down, which I'm not really happy about, but I'm not going to change it. This goes into where the bedroom will be. So in here we'll have the bedroom. And you already got some closet systems here, which we'll just leave those. And they got their bathroom over here. Oh, this is cool. Look how they prepped these. These are really, it kind of gives you an idea how you take the rebar, you tie it together. These help keep the rebar off the floor. So that way when you pour the concrete and it floats up in those holes, it actually covers the rebar. Yeah, toilet should probably cover that hole. And then, yeah, there's actually a shower behind this door. I think that it's a little bit of a crammed bathroom. But look at the old vent heater that used to be here. Or the old light system. Crazy. It's like a little spaceship up there. Oh, and just so you know what the underpinnings tie to, it's this. It's a Simpson hold down. So you can kind of see this large bolt right here. That's gonna actually get cemented in underneath in that giant hole. Great work. See, here's another one of them right here. Yeah. And that way I don't have to buy earthquake insurance either. See, if I do it right and I build construction correctly, I don't have to have earthquake insurance because the earthquake insurance deductibles are freaking insane. Deductible on a building like this would probably be like 100 grand of damage. So you'd have to have 100 grand of earthquake damage before the earthquake insurance company would even pay. They'd probably charge me like $300 a month for it on top of that. It's like earthquake insurance just seems like a scam. You know, I say that now and then there'll be a big earthquake and I'm like, oh crap, wish I had earthquake insurance. But that's also why I like renovating these places a bit, so that way we do have them earthquake retrofitted as well, so that way they're stronger. Let's go to the next vacant one in the city. Oh man, vacant real estate. This is why I just buy stocks, man. All right, now we are at the beach house. Yet another renovation. 3 big renovations in just one city, and this isn't even counting the renovations going on in the other cities. So, let's just say there's a lot of stuff going on. Let's take a look at this one, though. Ooh. Okay, now this one's looking so much cleaner. Oh, nice. Look at this. We got drywall on the ceiling. Most of the ceiling. We got the can lights in. We got new ducts. We got rid of the old asbestos. And we have new ducting. Wow. This is awesome. Oh, I'm excited by this. Yeah, this is really fun. Also, yet another project we are waiting on the dang frickin' city on. Like, how hard is it? We're not even doing that much. We're like, it's not like we're making units out of this one. Oh no, city wants 8 to 12 weeks. You guys suck. Anyway, look at this one. Oh, fresh ocean breeze. It smells really nice. See, over at the other end of town, I think there's a fire somewhere, so it kind of smells a little smoky. But man, it is so nice coming over here and just thinking, what kind of wave runner should we get to take Jack on? Oh man, look at this. This is so cool. Problem is, still got to deal with renovating the thing because this looks cool, but the deck sucks. The house is a mess. Somebody dripped something all over the floor here. Oh man. So take a look at this house a little bit. Really, we're just keeping this a simple remodel. Everything's gonna obviously get insulated and then drywalled up again, which will be really nice. New electrical, opened up the kitchen a bit, so that'll be super cool. In fact, we added this to open up the kitchen. This was the kitchen. Oh, it looks so nice though. It's really, really good. Yeah, all right, let's see what we got going on. Look at this. Most of the drywall in up top too, except where we were doing the ducting. All the new ducting, some new framing. Oh, this place is really coming together. This is so nice. Professional PEX plumbing with the opener system, ABS drains, my classic fiberglass surround. Gotta keep those expenses down. I don't care if it's a multi-million-dollar job. I am not going to HGTV overspend. Although, in fairness, we are going to tile the master. Yep, I did get suckered into tiling the master. But I will not tile a shower pan ever again. We will always buy the fiberglass pans. It is not worth doing a pan. So you can kind of picture here, this is sort of the master suite over here. So you got the master, you got this closet over here. This will be the master bath right here. And you'll actually have a door right here to the master. So that kind of separates out the whole master suite. Over here, we got the hall bath, which would obviously service this bedroom with its own new closet right here and new non-asbestos chase to get air conditioning down to the downstairs. Oh yeah, we're adding air conditioning too. It used to just be heat. This is the third bedroom up here. So this is just a 3-and-2 beach home. Nice. Good, got rid of all the junky old ductwork in here. Oh, sweet, good. That's where our air conditioner is gonna go over here. We're gonna slim up some breakers in the panel so we don't have to replace the panel. This is actually the front door of the house. It's kind of weird though. What I don't like about it is that you've got, I mean, you're gonna have this awesome laundry room. Like this is gonna be really cool because you have the laundry machines here, a countertop with some cabinets above, and then you'll have cabinets on this side too to fold laundry or whatever. But you got all this dead space coming in because you walk in and you got staircase and closet, but this whole section is just a waste of square footage. But it does open up decently nicely. I don't know, family room here, kind of this middle zone next to this dry bar that'll be here. Kitchen, dining room, half bath under there. All right, so let's do a little bit of a recap. We've got a property that was bought for $1,265, $1,265,000. That place I expect to be worth double. I put $435,000 down, but that's part of my purchase price, to finance the rest, and then probably renovating that one. Maybe we're going to try to keep it under $350,000, right? That way we turn 3 units into 6 units all in. So now we're into that project for somewhere around 1.6. Place will be worth 800 grand more. Maybe we can push it up to $1 million. That to me, good looking wedge deal. I'm really excited about that because to me that's almost like too easy of a way to boost your net worth. Now obviously I could have just sold all this real estate and thrown it into neo call options, but
You got to stay diversified so you don't panic when prices go down, because stocks don't always go up. Anyway, then we've got the single family house, bought for $750,000. As a converted garage and a house, a very similar property just went into escrow for $1,173,000, which is insane because that's like $400,000 more than what I paid for this. And that's not 3 units, that's only 2. So 3 units, kind of like this, really nice neighborhood, residential space, but a good 3 and 2 in the front, plus 2 units to help you make the payments. That place should probably be worth somewhere around 1.4. We'll see. It's going to take some money to fix that one up, though. That one's going to take a good chunk of change as well, probably somewhere between that $250,000 to $350,000 range. Obviously, the lower, the better. We're going to keep the expenses as low as possible, keep as much as we can, while still making it nice. So that place, if we're into it for somewhere between $1 million and $1,050,000, it'll still be up somewhere around $300,000, $350,000. Then this place was bought for $1,330,000. The goal is to spend under $150,000 on this one, not doing substantially much work to this, but that would put me in right around under 1.5, and the place is probably worth right around fixed up, dialed in, this area, this location within the neighborhood, probably somewhere around $1,850,000 to $1,900,000. So, you know, there's another $300,000, $350,000. So yeah, these are all projects that, all in all, just these 3 in the city we saw today, those are going to take, 8 months or whatever, start to finish, all 3 of them together, especially with how slow the city is. But I'm able to leverage in because it's real estate. So maybe I've got let's see, 400 plus money on this one, 400 plus the fixed money. Probably got about 1.5 in at play, but I'll be able to double my money in at play by doing these deals. A lot more work than doubling your money in stocks if you get really lucky, right? Could have thrown it all into Tesla and already doubled my money. But the one reason I keep doing it, and I get asked about that a lot, is like, why, Kevin? Well, like, just keep it invested in stocks, and I do. But one of the reasons I keep investing in real estate too is because the real estate cycle and the stock market cycle differ. And sometimes you'll have real estate that does really well, and sometimes you'll have stocks that does really well. For example, real estate hasn't been hit. But at some point, you could go YOLO everything into like NEO, and then it turns into like a Luckin Coffee or something like that, and then you're screwed, So having some diversity, in my opinion, actually makes me have a little bit more of a risky appetite for a company like Tesla or NEO or whatever. Because I have so much real estate that I know is doing well, I'm willing to take more risks in stocks and not be like, S&P 500 index fund, done. No, instead, most of my money, probably 50% of my stocks are in Tesla, and the other 50% are in my stock portfolio listed down below, which is the metkevin.com/1337V14. Although I did just put a chunk of change into Shift, the used car selling business as well. Made a video on that, you can check that out as well. But yeah, I guess if there's any benefit at all to like, why keep doing real estate? Why bother doing real estate? It's because this, coming here on a Saturday, checking out these properties, seeing what's going on with the renovations, knowing that they keep making progress every single week, and eventually they'll make it to the goal of being done. Eventually they'll be finished and either rented or flipped or turned into an AirBnB or whatever I want to do with them, or just sell them and take the money and throw it into stocks at that point. It's a much more secure and guaranteed way of building wealth. Now, for example, how I started doing this was on a much smaller scale, where I would buy a single family house for $300,000, fix it up for 40 grand, and now you got a place that's worth $450,000 or $500,000. That's a great way to make money too, and I encourage everybody to do that, because you could get into a house for 5% down and then fix it up, and yeah, you could finance a fixer upper too. Most people, I think, get overly afraid that, the appraisal is going to come in and they're not going to let me get financing on it because the carpet's nasty, and I don't care about that. As long as there aren't obvious signs of roof leaks and damage, you're fine. So I always advocate, get into real estate first, then get into stocks, ideally in a Roth. I generally recommend 401k first, hit your match, then Roth. So real estate, max your match if you have a 401k at your job, and then get the Roth. I put the Roth last because I worry a lot of people, they end up putting their money into a Roth and then they never buy real estate because it's like, well, I got all my money in an S&P 500 index fund. Why would I buy real estate? It's like, it's that leverage ability you can get in real estate is huge. Not necessarily on these development projects that are much bigger like this. Again, you invest $1.5 million, maybe you make $1.5 million on this scale. But in terms of you buy a single family house, you put $10,000 down and you're able to create $100,000 in equity, spending another 20 grand fixing it up. That's not bad. You just turned basically 30 into 100. You get that multiple effect. So you're getting those 30-year fixed rate loans. Anyway, that's kind of me just babbling about my thoughts on real estate versus stocks, how I feel during this pandemic, an example of what I got going on, a little bit more into my psychology on this. If you want a whole lot more of my perspective, and I go deep, check out the programs down below. Real estate investing, stock perspective, sales, property management, renovations, you name it. It's all down there for you. Check it out. Thanks so much for watching. And folks, we'll see you in the next one.